Trail to Daybreak. With that said, chat, let's begin. How's everyone? I know, stream again. Yeah, I really gotta finish all my games, chat. So I'm probably gonna decide to stream 7 days a week. No, maybe I'll look at the try though. This is my second now, even though it's supposed to be off. But yeah, I'm gonna change a bit. I want to finish this and Mio because I got another game coming. What's the word? This Friday. So yeah, let's begin. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. 珍しく気を使ってんじゃねえ。お前やチリなんかは年相応にはしゃいでりゃいいんだよ。What the heck?
いつもの調子なら安心かな。まあこうして無事に合流できた以上やるべきことをやるだけでしょ。せっかくの機会だし、合間に息抜きくらいはいいと思うけどね。まずは到着し。
Oh yeah, tomorrow will be big collab chat, so watch out for that.
予定では
Can't
アイ
wait.
エス様たちもご搭乗のお客様にお知らせします。当便は間もなく目的地に到着いたします。あれが僕たちが招待された共和国南海のプライベートリゾート。
Your sword? What the fuck? Through the source of chaos within Lamport and had been quarreled, the city still remained in a state of uphill. Fan group intended to remain there for several days to help deal with the aftermath while gathering information. However, their plans swiftly changed when a letter arrived at the doorstep of their login. Login. Give me a second, chat. I got a voicemail. Okay, sorry about that, chat. Fucking scammers just don't even leave a message on my phone. I really need taking a voicemail there. Try to curse them out someday. So, are we sure about this then? You really got the same exact invite that we did. Yeah, it appeared on our doorstep out of the blue. Funny that it just came when we finished wrapping up here in Messeldam. It reminds me of the threat letter we got before, but in a way, this is more bizarre. I agree. This say it's an invitation. I look forward to seeing all of you this weekend. You'll find what you're looking for here. EH, owner of Nemeth Island Resort. What are we looking for, huh? Pretty freaking obvious who is this EH person is. Indeed, it's hard to imagine it would be anyone else. Who's EH? I have no clue who's EH. EH chat. Give me a second. Oh, him. I know we're assuming at this point, but do you think it's him? There's another envelope containing vouchers for room at the resort, just enough for the three of us. Well, it's a nice of them to include me and Nadia at least. You said it, free suits at the fancy resort. No way we're passing that up. Hey Emily, how are you? Is what I normally say, but this seems kinda sketch. I I might back out of this one. Wow. Turning down a free all expense pay for vacation. Gamma must be freezing over. Her priorities have likely shifted after they encountered the man who formed the gardens. And now, though some twisted fate, he remains its only survivor. Yes, it seems to be the case, although we know next to nothing about him. The fact of all the fact that all of his minions were just dolls seems to back up the sole survivor theory. But yeah, our priority number one is getting LP back. We suspect she's currently under his thumb, and we're going to do something about that. I hear you two got similarly hair-raising news, yeah? Damn, how many miles did you walk, Emily? That's right, it's related to the Genesis fragments. Glassglow family let us know another look through the documents of his offense. You don't know, jeez. Like, you don't know. Oh, I guess it makes sense if it's hard to keep track. Thanks to that, we discovered the item matching its description and up on the black market. From there, we call Agnes, and if Renee could collaborate the information with her contacts in the Blacklight district. We looked into various distribution channels and found that the item has fallen into the hands of an unknown individual who we strongly suspect is the sender of the letter. 1 mile or less? If your feet is that doesn't make sense. 1 mile. I guess it makes sense. 1 mile though. Are you? Yeah, I guess so. Cause if I do cardio and I go treadmill, it takes me half an hour to do so. I burn like almost 100 something calories almost. You'll find what you're looking for from here. Maybe that part wasn't bait after all. I'm not sure what takes on this are, but I think this is worth checking out. I'm with you there. Plus, it's a nice excuse to get the whole gang back together. We pretty much wrap our business here, so we should be able to meet up with you guys soon. Oh, there's a flight leaving Mesledam with a layover in Langport. I'll see if we can still book it. We'll join you guys soon, naturally. It's possible this EH person has information on the hooded man. Yeah, we might be right, as even, but even if you're not, we're at least getting a free summer resort vacation out our deal. Personally, I could use a bit of R&R, so I won't mind if there wasn't a bed fall. You're that's wishful thinking, Agnes. You know there's gonna be it's gonna be something bullshit. Unfortunately, we're tied up helping with the festival preparation at the moment, so we'll be a bit little late getting there. If the fragment of the 8 Genesis is there, we have no choice but to go. We might even find a lead on the Crimson Grandel case too. Any plans, Scully and Emily, for this day? Okay. Yeah, I'm just streaming right now. I'm trying to see if I can stream 7 days a week. Well, I say try, but it's not guaranteed. I want to beat all my playthroughs like Mio and this game. So I do some
いいと
chilling
ころですね。
and also I have
見
to play
渡す
chess.
限りた
Ah,
くさん
okay.
の海にウミネコの鳴き声。
My elo. Why I mean e? What's elos mean? Sorry, I don't know what that means.
こうして佇んでいるだけでも心が洗われるような気がいたしますね。
マジでただの休日ならどんなに良かったって感じだ。
Uh, after this stream, I'm gonna start getting dressed for work. Unfortunately, at least today's my last day of work. Thank God. Then I'm off for 3 days. Even though I hate working Sunday, but I'm used to it by now. Hopefully, pray to God. There's already transfers in the there's transfer in the morning, but I've been looking nonstop every day, like if there's any transfer, but no luck yet. But like I said, I'm praying to God that cross finger. One of these days, I will get that transfer.
本当にさすがは名だたるプライベートリゾートかな。
お前ら荷物は下ろしたか？
ええ。で、なんだ、乗せてきてたのね。
ラングポートに置きっぱなしもなんだと思ってな。
What the hell, man? You and your freaking truck.
飛行船に車を乗せられるのも共和国ならではって感じだよね。最近は他の国でも増えてるらしいけど。あれ？あの飛行船は？
あれは確か皇家専用ハルワタート号だったか。
エルザイムの飛行船がどうしてこんなところに？こちらに着陸するようです。
おーい。やっほー。バンさん、テリーちゃん、ホーリエスさん。おーい。直接会うのは初めてだけど、あの子たちが。
ああ、代行を頼んだ2人だ。やれやれ。まさかあんなのに相乗りしてきやがるとはな。
The whole gang is here. The fuck? The prince is here too? What the fuck is he doing here?
お久しぶりです。随分長い間離れてたような。また会えて本当に嬉しいです。アーロンさん、リゼットさん、カトリ君もジュリスさんも。
通信だの例の定常だので何度か顔を合わせちゃいたがな。
それでもこうして再び集まれたのは喜ばしいことかと。
考えてみればもう3月半ばか。想像以上に長引いちゃったけど。
Jeez, that long? God damn.
これでやっと裏解決や勢ぞろいですね。って当然のように私も入れられちゃってるわけね。
ま、今更だろ。あくまで助っ人だった先生はともかく首都ではいろいろあったんだよな。
はい。バンさんたちの方も無事に再会できて本当に良かったです。
Which one? Because there's a lot of girls here.
そうだ。フェリちゃんたちはスウィン君たちとは初めてですよね。
先日の通信で初顔合わせは済ませたが、一応挨拶はしておくか。スインだ。こっちはナーリア。
I still can't get my head around why his name is Swim. Like, really. Oh, with the purple pigtail? Pink pigtail, sorry. Nadia, you mean?
よろしくね。裏解決屋の先輩たち。
Purple. Purple?
こちらこそ。
That's
裏解決屋代行、本当にお疲れ様でした。リーシャ方面からも噂くらいは聞いてるわ。おー、リーちゃん。まさかトップ女優と知り合
Oh,
いに
Judith.
なったのね。
Okay. Judith is like, it's hard to describe Judith. It's like pinkish color with, it's hard because
サインください。転売したりしないから。
いや、逆に怪しいだろ
しかしまさか専用飛行船で
yeah, baby pink. Yeah, it's a weird color. Yeah.
後で高い運賃を請求されなきゃいいんですが。
Yeah, why the prince is here? That's so weird.
なに、私と君の仲だろう。このくらいは確かになしといこう。バン君が気になるというなら、いずれ別の形で返してくれるのはやぶさかじゃないがね。たく、相変わらずですね。
もう兄様ったら、せっかくのご友人との再会ですのに、昨年は随分とお世話になったようですし、高王家の者としての誠意を示しませんと。
ジータにはかなわないな。お初にお目にかかります。工場殿下。少し前に大公たちが世話になったそうで。
バーナークライド様、こちらも兄様からかねがね伺っておりました。昨年の
Who messaged me? Oh, Hazel.
いいえ、それ以外にも数多くの事件で大活躍されていたとか。
What the heck? Zed is here? And Elaine. Oh shit.
不動か。
ルーさんにマリエルさんも
What the fuck? Oh, the
一月ぶりねバン
交代試練か。荷ほどきの方は終わりましたぜ。助かるよ。さすがはジンさんだ。
Give me a second, chat. I just need to talk to one of my mods. Yeah, I'm trying with Hazel. She just gave me some my thing for what's that word? For my next the chibi style PNG for my character. So I just need to do some changes. Give me a second, chat. I promise you I will fix. Sorry. Just need to look up some stuff. I know, I can't even find it here in my freaking computer. Give me a second. What the hell's going on?
ご宿泊のお客様方ですね。ようこそお越しくださいました。
Van and Van's group headed to the hotel via the courtesy cars to check in. They noticed the island owners who sent the invitation has booked multiple rooms for them in the first building. Despite their unease, they left their luggage in their rooms and went to the restaurant in the second building to speak with the other guests. I can I just say I love that outfit, Renee. It gives off a refined, elegant vibe. I think it suits you to a T. Why, thank you. I guess it's your own change in wardrobe that inspired me to look to my leisures. It's kinda surprising seeing you in something a little more subdued for once. Not that gothic Lolita dress you used to wear was bad or anything, mind you. I very doubt that style would suit me now. Though maybe I'll pick up something similar if I'm feeling that nostalgic. Now then, back to the topic at hand. You received invitation about 2 days ago. Yes, fascinating. Considering or coincident or not, it was on the very day that someone leaked the whereabouts uh, of an object called Almara's legacy on the Orbital network. We got tip it we got a tip about it around the same time, so we decided to head up an investigation together. This isn't our first tag team radio with the Mordak, so it won't be the last. Ah yes, you buddied up with the I have no clue how to say that word, Chad. Uh, Prince back in the day. Freaking some words I cannot even say. Like I'm just gonna skip it. So, did you learn anything about the person behind this? Earlier in this year, word spread that a name investor purchased this island in a private exchange several years ago. From what little information we could gather, we confident that the investor is exactly you suspected. We're still evaluating the veracity of the information, but our joint investigation has thus far pointed to that conclusion. Given the danger involved, I would prefer that Princess Zida remain in Islam. Out of the question, the Republic has been a dependable ally for us, so this is my only duty to extend a hand in their time of need. You need to concern yourself with my safety. After all, you and our friends at the guild can see to that well enough. You can very well see she left us a little choice in this matter. Little sister have a knack for getting in their way, and I guess that goes double for the royal ones. Well, I suppose this little doubt now that the author of this invitation is none other than hardwood. Hardwood. Hard. Yeah, no shit, Mr. E.H. is about subdued as a clown at the funeral. Also, I bet he's the one that leaked the information in the first place. Probably, idiots know what kind of plan he's cooking up now. I tried to get the manager to call up some information about the owner, but he didn't seem to know anything. All I got was the owner left him in charge and only occasionally give instruction to him remotely. He can be he can't be he can't even be asked given in the person. Harwood is just about the laziest man to walk the earth. I have to wonder why he sent us invitation to. Is something the matter? Nana was utterly speechless, her jaw agape at the thought of someone being flush enough with cash to buy the whole island resort. This sucks. Why I can't have a boss with loaded as him. I could bully them into buying me an own private island with this cute little house. Don't mind her, everyone. Carry on. Anyways, it's clear that there's a lot of strange things going on here. I don't think there's anything we can do except play the waiting game. Yeah, if his plan was to go on a warpath, I think he would pull enough something by now. In the meantime, I see no harm for us taking a load up and relaxing while keeping one eye open. I sure we still have no idea what might happen. That's all more reason for us to calm our nerves. We need to get better grasp of the situation before we take action. I agree, we've been a little on edge these last few days, so now maybe the perfect time to take a breather. That way we'll be in tip-top shape when it counts. Hard to agree with that logic. Everyone's gotta get their rest in some point, even as actors. I hear there's a lot of fun activities around here. It'll be a waste not to make the most of the trip. I, I suspect that makes sense. Alright, if our plan, I say it was table this discussion for now. Yes, that should be fine. Just prepare to drop whatever is what you're doing should the matter develop arise. That goes for both the Brace Guild as well as Van and his crew. Shouldn't be a problem. We all pretty used to spring into action at the drop of a hat. What is this feeling? Oh shit, he knows something. Both of them know something. From there, the group disbanded and everyone headed from their room. So there is something going on the island. They don't know except for Quartel and Renee. Despite Elaine being an active guild member, she decided to work with Van and his crew for the time being. After a quick rest, the team split up to two. One group would relax and wander around the island, and the other would get a lay of the land. Selected characters. Oh yeah. Select three characters. Good question. I'll probably and receive costume for band and company. Of course. You can equip. Oh yeah, I know that. Okay, this place is big for no reason.
行こう。
おいあ
行くわよ。
おいミラのラウンジいろいろと注文もできるみたいだな。
ホテルと直接つながってるんだね。プライベートビーチ感があるっていうか。
本当に綺麗ね。私もこういうリゾート地は初めてかも。
ビーチっつっても顔見知りばっかだな。っておい、あいつらは。
Get on top? Probably on top. My god, this place is big. Oh well, can't do much, can I? What the hell? What are they doing
知ら
here?
なかったな。水着で日光浴っていうのは。そうやろ。高く澄んだ空に紺碧の海。ロケーションも最高やしね。ただこの季節とはいえ日焼け対策が大変なんよ。13工房に頼んで日焼け止めでも作ってもらえばよかったわ。
Just what do you think you're doing? Hey, look who's late in our party. Barely a week since the dazzling city, and we're already bumping into each other again. As for your question, we're getting a jump start on our rest and relaxation. Why don't you rest? Oh, you take a seat and join us. Company makes leisure all sweeter, you know. I can't find a safe place to for Cartel. He's innocent. He's such an innocent boy, but he's not though. You know that. I'll be down to hang any day if the company was different. Even despite your prior cooperation, this is rather for permptiveness. Sorry if I say that wrong. I'll tell you go ahead and live it up if you don't though if I thought you were already actually off duty. But that isn't the case, isn't it? My aren't you we learn leery today? Actually, I didn't come to Nemeth Island for the scenery, but I'm simply not in the mood for business, so instead I'm playing taunt for a spell. Me and the little princess here tumbled into one each other by pure chance. That's right, technically I'm here for work too, but the thing is I always wanted to take a real honest to goodness vacation. So Luceria been giving me the cash crash course on the ins and out of the resort thing. To tell you, ditching Kurogani and then drop in early paid up in spades. Igura got their work cut out for them. Still, I appreciate you being upfront. If nothing else, I'll say you aren't planning to make a move right in this instant. That would be correct. As far as work goes, at least, you can bet I'm going to enjoy the heck everything this place has to offer, though. Anyway, you guys have a special reason for being in Nemeth too, right? What makes you think of that? The only urgent task on our schedule is to let our hair down like everyone else. Really now, from what I'm from where I'm sitting, you seem pretty keen on combining every nook and cranny of the island. This is a vacation, mind, so I do hope we can all get along. Yeah, well, it depends on you. Don't get in our way, and everything will be preachy. Suppose we'll just have to sit and wait and see. Oh, by the way, I was thinking of trying this volleyball thing you guys up for a little game later? As long I don't get too invested, I think I can keep from accidentally breaking any arms. if we're ready, if I was already gonna refuse, I sure hell am now. Good grief, we better keep an eye on this too. I don't. This is the delicate MK terminal I had installed in my pickup truck. I just got got it during my last round of modification. Now we can access the Mergrin God about anytime we want. An orbital. Let's have a look. See. A monster extermination request in the garden, huh? Looks like it got sent to Agnes. Oh, hey, Jimmy. Inside the garden. Looks like it's they sure are making good use of us. Oh, really good. Just streaming. Yeah. How are you? Oh my god, there's too much of them. Jeez, a burn. Fucking Christ. Oh, no problem. Uh, yeah, she's fine. I think she's just busy right now in IRL. So Hellfire. Jeez. So it's just me and Emily right now. Jeez, this place is big for beach resort. There's some on the other side. God damn. Yeah, some on the other side. This place is way too big, chat. I mean, way too big. What the heck? The professor's here too?
カトル君にバン君たちここにいたら入るんじゃないかって思ってたよ
Well, look who it is. Another one of Professor Hamilton's students. Long time no see. I guess Cortel did mention you had a travel plans coming up. It's some coincidence that up we would up at the same place. Even I was blindsided. You should brought it up beforehand.
みんなをびっくりさせようと思って大成功だったみたいだねこっちはこっちで思わぬ再会をしちゃってたんだけど
Yeah, I should notice you had a familiar face at the table.
いつぞやの裏解決屋だったか。君たちまで旅行に来ていたとはな。言っておくが、くれぐれもこの島で騒ぎを起こすんじゃないぞ。ようやく取れたせっかくの長期休暇。台無しにされては困るからな。
え長期休暇だったんですかでもこの前の取締役会で
余計なことを言うんじゃない。
I don't think there's much reason to hide things at this point, Mr. Tassen? I already chat. Like I said, some words I can't even say. There wasn't much a fanfare, but the Terrell Times already put out a short piece on you. It said that as of this year you've been dismissed from your position as CEO of the Vern Company. I'm not familiar with the actual minutes of that board meeting, but I do know the change was promoted by last year's incident with Professor Callingham. That's right, the blame fell right on my shoulder. Giscard and the others were opposed to my termination, saying it was inflexible for me to leave without accountability for what happened. But that's little to say, so just had to meddle in things. So someone butted in and outed us. Could it be? Why does it matter anymore? I hit rock bottom in a record time. That the thanks I get for countless ordeal surmounted under my I don't know say that tenured. I don't know. Despite all the pressure I faced on every front. Yes, years of blood, sweat, and tears. And what do we have to show for it? He seems pretty down in the dumps. Feels like a less vacation and more of a PD party. I can't help but sympathize for him a bit. In a way, Mr. Toussaint part of the reason I got where I am. Don't keep you down. Remember, all of us came here to enjoy ourselves. Why don't you pour? Why I don't pour your drink? Would you like another beer, Mr. X? Oh, right. Oh, oof. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you, Mireille? I'm sure SCD mean anything by it. Well, you reap what you sow. Let's give him some space for now. Esmeralda lent a lukewarm ear to let out his grievance. She then proceeded to slip away at the first opportunity once he settled down enough. Okay, where do we go from here, chat? Oh my god, that is so far. Okay, let's go to the beach. I think the beach will be better. Sorry. There we go. Oh my god, that is way. That is way far. That is so effing far. I wish you can run faster, but you can't. Swim with it. I only swim freestyle. Not only is the most energy efficient, but it's the fastest. Don't forget to the breaststroke. Maybe it's a little slow in comparison, but the beginner for a reason. And since to keep up your head on the water, you can keep an eye on all your surroundings. Lifeguard used to it all the time. Zero said a doggy paddle is the best. Can he swim? Well, we did make sure to waterproof him. Why is which I wish they'd run a little faster, chat, but they're not.
同感ではあるけど、昔から妙に渋い感性よね。
何おっさんくせえこと言ってやがる。リゾートなんざはしゃいでなんぼだろうがよ。
Whoa. Now there's a surprise. Is that Nina and Lam? What the hell is going on? Why everyone is here? Looks like Judith was with them too. It appears that they're shooting a film. Maybe we should speak with them? Yeah, good idea. Hey there, what's the inspector run to you guys all the way here? Hello, it's been a while, hasn't it?
バンさん、それに裏対決屋の皆さんも。
Actually, Judith only just arrived as well. I'm so happy to see you all again. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, if a bit surprised. Did you know about this? As if I'm just shocked as you are. I heard they were going filming on. I heard. Oh, hey Emily, welcome back. I heard they were going to be filming on an island soon, but I didn't think it would be Nemeth Island. Did you just run into some kind of trouble or something? Well, about that, you see, the island has reserve was struck by some pretty terrible weather. We were forced to move to the backup location, which was here on Nemeth Island. We only arrived a few hours ago. I imagine not long before you did. I see. Sounds like you've been on a pretty wild ride. I guess now I'm just confused about why you guys aren't filming already. Ah, yes. Well, we meant to head a little ways before beyond the tunnel, but it appears to be a few monsters prowling around. Monsters? Didn't they say there shouldn't be any monsters around the sightseeing area? Well, we don't quite understand why they're here either. It's all so it's all so strange. Actually, just thinking about heading back to the villa to inform someone the situation. Jess? Jess is probably busy too, Emily. Emma's probably busy with IRL stuff. Like Emily, Jess, Incineroar. So I understand with my mods, they're busy with life. So I'm not gonna go, like, demod them. They're my mods. No, she didn't get offended by your message, Najami. She found it more like she found it funny more if she found it funny more likely. But I had to stop you guys because I don't want to get anyone else get offended. To be honest with you, because I this is my Twitch, so if I get TOS, or get banned, I'm fucked. So that's why I'm asking you guys to stop it a bit. Oh, nothing happened, Emily. It's just like fun stuff yesterday was like, just say just weird things just happened yesterday. It was funny, but I had to stop it. Yeah, I know. And Isilroar is somewhere. Yeah, I know. You missed it. I'm sorry, Emily. I think you can still see it since you're a mod from the last from the chat because I don't think it gets erased. I think mods can see the whole chat except for people who's not moderation, but I might be wrong. So you were just getting ready to turn in for the day. Yeah, that's what we're discussing when you arrived. Must say you have impeccable timing. I think a few able-bodied youngsters are just who we need to save us from this mess. I'm very tempted to ask you for all your help. What do you say, Nina? Well, I don't see why not. Sounds like you're saying you got a 4 SPG for us. I do understand that this counts rather in, in opportunity time was with your being on vacation and all. However, all you had to do is escort us from here and to the ruins beyond the tunnel. From there, we just need you to keep us safe while we scout the area and begin film. Ruins. Huh, now you mention it, I think I saw something about them in the tour booklet. I heard they're gorgeous. It would be such a shame if we had to miss out on seeing them after all coming this way. But we're already pushing our schedule and is by switching islands. With all the weather being as pleasant at the moment, this might be our best opportunity to capture the scene with Mr. Land and I had in mind. You two always seem to level-headed on the outside, but you get caught up on some really particular things, you know? So what's the plan? Since we're already here, I think we might as well do what we can. What do you think, Van? As a brace, it's my duty to give him a hand. It won't take the if you won't take the request, the guild will. Good creep. I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. We're just taking a look around on the island anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and take care of those monsters for you. Thank you all so much. Well, it might not be as usual sort of job, but my inner film freak won't shut up till I said yes. Words aren't enough to express my gratitude. Anyways, I'd like to be off as soon as you're ready. Do you have everything you needed? Let me see. Are we okay to escort them to the film site? Yes. Yes, we're prepared, ready to go. We'll start making sure the vicinity is secured. Lamb, you and ours wait here for our signal. We'll let you know when the coast is clear. Understood. Actually, there's a any chance will you be let me tag along? I would like to get a better feel understand of the area for the film. Okay, sure. Just stay behind whenever we're in the middle of fighting. Deal? Thank you. I'll try to my best not to cause any headache. Nina, you and the rest of the crew follow once we make sure it's safe. Yeah, yes, sir. Mr. Lam, do you think it'll be alright if I went along too? What the fuck? Come on, let me just. Nina. There could be all kind of monsters out there. What would we do if one of our main star gets hurt? Just leave this one. Just leave this one to us, okay? Pot, pot meets kettle. You shoot. You seem riding, reading to go all of the sudden. If the goal is to avoid injury of our actress, then I think we should set this one as well, Miss Judith. Oh well, maybe, but I've done loads of training for action movies. Really, there's no way to worry about me. She got, she has got to be the worst liar I ever met. I like to pick a few moves from Judith. Otherwise, my career won't be able to keep up with hers. I don't want to miss a chance to learn from what she picked up over the years. Please let me go with you, Mr. Lamb. Oh, Nina, how could I ever say no to you? Sure, whatever. I'm sure you will be just come along anyway. Thank you so much. Sorry for the trouble. Don't worry about it. I'm Spring and my word is my bond. We'll make sure she stays in one piece. Alright then, let's move on, people. My god, they just keep fucking talking. Ah, shit. I think I'll be fine with this. The sun is way too bright. My eyes are hurting. Going through the tunnels had made me feel be a bit like. Alright, let's start heading to the ruins. Compared to the main road, there's a lot more nature here. Yeah, no kidding. By the way, I was only able to catch a quick glance earlier, but the road is pretty far off. Seems like Ram said we're going to be fighting off monsters the whole way. We should be on guard going forward. Yeah, got a feeling there's gonna be more than the closer we get to. Let's make sure to keep eyes peeled. Nice, counter. Alright, where. Oh, jeez, that's far.
見とれたね。
決まったねアーロンさん。敵集団発見。バーサー。
出番だジュリス。
続いてアーダム。
I'm okay. What really, Cartel? How the fuck you miss? I swear to God.
よし上出来だ
Easy peasy.
うんいいデータが取れたかな。
大したもんだぜカトリ。
That's a lot of monster. My goodness, you were right, Van. There's so many of them, and the one at top looks like more formidable than the rest. Guessing he was trying to expand his territory. He's probably drew in all the smaller ones while making a nest. Then we probably focus on the big one first. Yeah, that's basically the core of the whole flock. All the little ones should run out once he's gone. That said, we might still have a scalpel or two on the over this one. This could be dangerous for you, Nina. For you, Nina, and make sure you keep your distance. Right, understood. Please be careful out there, Judith. Don't worry about me. I'll show them a raw action like they've never seen. Oh, that's easy. Jeez, I will level up. Well, I thought your performance rather magnificent. Gotti told me about your feat, but seeing you in action was more impressive. You know, I thought I finally got comfortable with your action sequence, but Judith really is on a whole other level. All those hours training really paid off. Aren't you sweet, but flattery will get you nowhere. Well, that should have been the ring there. Now we have to make sure the rest back off. Guess the smaller ones decide to take a hike. Okay, the area should be good filming now. Just remember to keep your guard up. I'll get. I guess all that's left is go back and grab the film crew. Let's split up. You two should stay here with Nina, and the other two can bring the other crew. Got it. I'll do my best to help. While staying mindful of any remaining monster, the film crew was quickly escorted to the ruins. Once they began setting up their equipment, Lamb began scooping the area to for scenic filming location. Before long, shooting was underway. Alright, this place should be safe for a while now. Why don't we go back to what we were doing before? Right, we were investigating islands. Since we're already here, I say we just start with the ruins. I mean, the altar, it's been bugging me since we arrived. Looks like it almost looks like it could made by uh, an Nemeth from prehistoric times. I'm guessing the whole place was something like a funeral hall in these days. It covers so much ground. I wonder if it means they had a lot of practitioners? You might be right. Van Group proceeded to check the altar for any clues. However, they unable to find anything else unique about it. There was also no sign of anyone having visited the area recently. Guessing that's about the best we can expect for now. I wonder how the filming's going. Already done investigating, are you? Speak of the devil. Didn't you just start filming? Is everything okay? We just in fact we managed to get all the shot we needed on the very first take. There's no such thing as a first take, you know that, chat. That's a lie. We just have we're just about to take a little break before heading back to the villa. I feel a bit bad we managed to wrap up so quickly and all the trouble we went through in bringing us here. You got you got your shot in a single take. Way to go, Nina. Guess that means I gotta step up my game. It's no big deal. I'm just glad we were able to get the shots you needed. Any rate, we pretty much done with our business here too. Why don't we escort you back? Is that alright with you, Lamb? Well, I would hate to bother, but if you're willing, I would certainly appreciate it. Uh oh. Nina feels it too. Hey Nina, come on. You're gonna get left behind if you don't hurry. Sorry, I'll be right there. She noticed something. So it's Cartel, Renee, and Nina noticed something, chat. I'm surprised they don't notice anything yet. And so Van Group led Nina, Lamb, and their film crew back to the villa. On the way back, Lamb's having a vast interest in Spring Gun took a pursuit to interrogate Van about his work. Van kindly declined the offer. The man's a she I don't know how to say that. Samigan of insight into his day-to-day affair while omitting anything incriminating, of course. However, just his account began to grind the moment the group finally managed to arrive back to the villa safe and sound. I appreciate your intel, indulging me my interest. Of course, God to speak about you and your team in the past. It's a bit more interesting to hear the story from the Springer himself. It's almost if you're a small cog that set between our everyday society and the criminal underworld. If you were just a single piece of the greatest machine, the gears won't in- invariably snag without you. I don't think I'm that I don't think I'm all that important. But hey, if sounds like something you wanna work into your next film, be my guest. We'll certainly think on it. Anyway, we're taking enough of your time, isn't it? Why don't you wrap things up here? Yes, I agree. We'll, we'll be heading back now. Thanks to you again for all your help. We plan to stay for a few nights. If you find yourself free at any point, I'd like to spend more time together. Sure, we'll see. Sure, we'll see what we can do. Not every day you get to hang out with a famous actress. And what am I, chap lever? Yeah, you're different. You're a real piece of work, you know that. I'll remember this when you come begging for me for an autograph, jerk. I see you got quite crumpled with your group, Judith. Honestly, I'm almost jealous.
これで解決だ。
Jeez, too much speaking, chat. Sorry. Give me a second. I need some water. All right. I gotta do the next one, the far end one, right? Which is so bullshit, Chad. That's so far. Oh, cool. So I don't have to walk far. Good. Okay, so I'm close then. access is off limits to visitors from here. Everything part of this fence must not be developed yet. See the pavement even tapers up a little down. Damn though, I didn't manage didn't the manager at the bill say this one's the only third of Nemeth? This island sure is big. Don't we have to put in the legwork to cover the parts of the tour open to the tourists? Reminds remember that. Oh hey, so remember the investigation though. Uh, support if we supposed to find something on the other side of this gate, is our best bet. My nose is definitely picking up on something. I just don't know what yet. I'm good. Should we try forcing our in then? I recultivate that to suggestion by trespassing is an option. Considering who sent the letter, we probably don't have much choice. Actually, let's hold off for today. Our hands are full enough as it is. We don't have a clue what he got in store for us. Better to play it safe and stick to the place in reach. Am I getting call from the villa? Hello everyone, forgive me for interrupting your vacation. No worries, what's up? We just wanted to inform you the preparation for your today's special activities are complete. Well, I will be providing additional detail in the lobby, so do stop by if you find the free time. Special activities, attack luxury sounds like a winning formula. Guess we may as well drop in and see what they're about. I look forward to your arrival then. Jesus Christ, this game. Too much narrating, but it's part of my job, chat. Part of my job. Nope. Hello everyone, thank you for coming. I'll be right back, chat. Alright. Chat, I gotta use the restroom. Ah, goodness. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Hydration time, yeah. Oh my goodness. Whew, stretchy. I'm fucking tired, Chad, from yesterday. Was so busy at work. Was it? Yeah, it was still busy, but still, at least thank God I got a labor share. Yes, my back's hurt. I'm old, okay, Hazel. I'm freaking old. No, it's not. Old is not gold. You know that. Uh, hey, you said you have more info on the activities you got planned? Yes, everything's all set. So you can participate at your earliest convenience. First stop at the beach, you'll find one of our staff members stationed near the overall boat. Speak with him and he can take you pearls sailing over the ocean water near the island. Pearl sailing at the island. Secondly, we have convertible under permits for taking sightseeing trips around Nemeth. You're welcome to rent it out for drive whenever you wish. We have another special activity managed for this evening as well. I hope you're looking forward for it. Damn, it really putting the luxury in luxury result. Yes, you won't hurt much to for a trip we didn't let our hair down. This is the first time being somewhere like this outside of work, so it can so can it be so you can bet I'll milk it for the worth it's worth. There's still a matter of our host to consider, but chances like this don't come around. For being just across the sea from Langport, this place going to be more different. I'm psyched to see to try to impress me. Alright then, let's take some time up and enjoy ourselves with reason. You can say the brain work afterwards. Spending time with crew, we choose them given, but it might as well be nice to reach out some others too. Hey there, just popping in an update from Murdoch support. Further analysis reveal new floor from the Marking Garden. So check it out when you get a chance, okay? Drive the car. Okay, I'll drive the car. This must be the rental car Teresa mentioned. Not bad. Even shares this series with my baby girl. I'll big for them to loan to us out. Now let's see who second can take two other pressure with me. Might as well reach out to the couple people have tag along. Now who should I invite? Let's see. Aaron, I got that. And let's go with Swim. I'll take to my boys, okay. Free stick ride. Won't complain if you pass the wheel with me. I plan getting I'm plan on getting a license my own adventures. So if you notice me starting with you, that's why. You two are nice and seated. Then let's get this to on the road.
さて出発進行だ運転ご苦労
Oh my god, driving is hard. My god, I don't even. Of course. Oh my god, yeah, I'm bad at driving, chat. I'm bad at driving
坂道だ
in game. In game, I'm bad, but in real life, I'm okay with it.
まだ探れてるな
Don't say that yet. Don't jinx it yet, Islo. I'm not saying anyone.
気分爽快ってな
Okay, where's the last pinpoint? Oh, the pinpoint's right there? Okay. Give me a second. New message. Oh, okay. Drive back to the parking area. Oh God! What? I'll be. Oh. Hi, burst. Jesus. Oh my God! I suck at freaking driving. That's why I don't play racing game much, chat, because I suck. Okay. Ow. Right there too. What the fuck? Okay, we're done. Yay.
いいドライブだったぜ。
危険把握としても有意義だったな。
From their vantage company and wrap up their little diversion and return where they were doing before. Oh, you get EXP. Not even much though. That's a problem. One more. Let's do the parasailing chat. That's all the way down here. Ah, fuck it. Okay. I don't care. Van group return to the villa and share what they learned to the others while on break. So in other words, you yet to find any lead, surefire or not. Yeah, and we went over the place with fine tooth comb. All they said something about this place, things I just haven't sniffed out the source yet. It's definitely odd that our exclusive owner all invited us all here, only never show his face. Well, it's not like we're in a rush to meet him. I can't imagine he invited us here just to give us a relaxation vacation. Doubtful he'll definitely hatching a plot and nothing good ever comes from that. Then it's all the more reason to stay on alert. I just wanted to let loose and shoot the shit, man. This is that too much to ask? It'd be a good idea to think about how we want to spend our time from tomorrow now. Another airliner is coming in. I believe that's the last flight scheduled for today. Considering we're off season right now, I doubt there's any mini parachute on board. Oh, great. Hold on the phone. I think I know who it is. That's one of Murdoch's airship. No way. Wait a minute, looks on the deck of the boat. What the fuck is going on, chat? Really, Hazel?
やあ、お疲れ。守備はどうだったかな。
You really have to clip that. I'm gonna delete that, I swear.
本体との連絡滞りなく、大川さんにことづても預かってきております。張り合いのなさそうな島だ。マジでこんなところに宿
What the fuck is going on? Why is everyone's here?
ああいう人のことやし、フェイクっていうのもあり得るかもな。お兄ちゃん。
教会の連中もこんなすぐに再会するとはな。
What the fuck?
やはり来ていたか。
そちらも例の情報を追ってきたようですね。
最終的には GM と危機管理 AI による判断だが、他の者たちも同じだろう。
まさかここまでの
What the hell is going on? Why the Dominions are here as well?
この間争ったばかりの副兵長殿と席が隣り合ったことも含めて。
現時点で争う気はない。時と場合によるだろうが。
それはこっちのセリフだっつの。
ああ、この人たちが噂の。それぞれ理由は違ってそうだけど。
遺産と島のオーナー絡みなのは共通していそうだな。
よくも顔を出せたって人たちもいるみたいだけど。
What the hell?
どうなってるのよ。
What the fuck is going on?
今少し混乱が続くかと思いましたが。
What the fuck is Chow here?
食ってかかるな。青すでに終わったことをこの地で蒸し返すな。時間の無駄だ。やめておけ。今は無駄だ。
どうやらそうそうたる面々が集まってきたみたいですね。
ええ、それもおそらくオーナーの意図通り。
ったく、お前たちの上司は一体何を考えてやがる。俺が知るかよ。だが、てめえらが来てるんなら情報は確かみてえだな。
なんや大げさなことになってきたけど、ようやくケリがつけられそうやね。どんな形でかはともかくね。楽し
Yeah, this is an interesting vacation, alright. Afterwards, the Cotres car drives took the newest arrival back to the villa. However, there was more guests than there were rooms. After taking things over the manager, Quartel agreed to room with Esmery and Judith share with room with Nina. Seriously, what the flying fuck is going on? Why is everyone gathered here? That was sure a hassle, but I think we finally got all sorted out. I mean part-time. Still can't believe parties. Still can't believe we had so many people show up at once. Just what the hell is that not job up to? Guess mulling over now won't solve anything. If he's gonna make a move, he'll do it tomorrow. We can work out the next play in the morning. Something definitely smells up. Maybe I should have taken another look around the island before hitting the sack. Well, yeah. Seriously, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is everyone here?
昼間とは違うアクティビティもやってるらしいが。
No, that's not. Is it all the way up? Up? Oh, it is up. Up. Okay. She's pretty sure. Pretty sure this is Walter and True Sen's room. I feel bad that Drusen had to share a room with that guy. Wait, and I hear voices, and that someone's crying. Why me? My horrible luck finally makes sense. It's all because I've been cursed. That's gotta be Drusen. Sounds like he's not in the best mood either. Maybe I should pop in real quick to check on him. Hey there, sorry for barging in. The Speringa, what are you doing here? Oh, nothing, just I thought I heard somebody babbling, uh, bu- bra- bubble, I don't know how to say that word, bur, burling their eyes out, and figured I should look into it. Brewing with Walter that bad? I wasn't blubbering. Sorry. Do I look like a do I sorry chat. So, words are so hard for me. Do I look like that crying type to you? Sorry, I just say crying. I don't give a fuck. And while I'm certain I'm not pleased to share a space with that brute, there's far more concerning matter on my plate at the moment. Okay. Then lay on me. What's the problem? There's this report named Marielle. You know, the one who's taking pictures for the tours earlier. Yeah, I know her. Look, she looks like was giving them away too. Well, a little while ago, I received a few pictures my own from her. Then I saw it, a strange white shadow hovering over me. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, that's what got you so upset? Hey, this a big deal, alright? Here, see yourself. What the hell? Is really there's really something there. This was taken out of the front of abandoned church, right? Wonder what the haze is. See, I told you there's something strange going on. It must be a ghost or something haunting me this whole time. Well, at least you got a pretty cool picture out of it. How can you be so blazed about this? This is evidence of paranormal. Shield off? No, I did not turn off the shield mode off. Let me check it, Hazel. Okay. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that was off. What the fuck? I didn't turn it off. What the fuck? That's so weird. I don't know why it's off. Hmm. No, I don't think she did it. Cause she wasn't here a few days ago. Hmm. Like I said, I don't know. That's just weird. I find that weird. A paranormal ghost caught in camera. Even modern science hasn't been able to provide proof of the afterlife. How are you not absolutely verified? I don't know what to tell you. If the higher elements are at the work here, I won't be surprised that a place like that was teeming with ghostly like monsters. There's a lot of stuff that can't be explained with science. Doesn't mean you're being haunted. You must take me a fool. I should have known you won't understand. First, I had to deal with a horror incident in Basel last year. Then I lost my job. Now I can't even take a proper vacation. I'm positive this is all because of this evil spirit. There's simply no other explanation. As long as I get my claws in me, my life will be filled with nothing but misfortune. How will I ever rid myself of this horrible infliction? Look, if you're really that scared, why don't you try and figure out what white blood actually is? Sure, it looks like a ghost, but maybe it's just like when people see celebrity on their toes or something. I suppose the unknown is something more scarier than the truth. But how do you suggest we investigate the incident of the a ghost? The very idea is ridiculous. Actually, I think there might be a few people on this island that know a thing or two about spirits. Plus, I hate to leave him like this. If I ignore it all, he might become more of a headache. Should I help him get to the bottom of this ghost business? Yeah, I'll just do it. How about this? I'll figure out what's going on with the ghost thing as long as you put it upon request. Request? Oh, you mean your 4 SPGs? As luck you have, as luck would have it, I know some people on the island right now who could consider paranormal specialists. With their help, I'm able to figure out the truth behind your little ghost problem. And hey, if you it's a real ghost, all we have to do is ex, ex, nah, exo, exorcise it. Sorry, chat. Some words. I figured that I'll be more constructed than just sitting here freaking out about it anyway. I know, and hopefully it comes soon. I really want to play the game, but I feel like it's just gonna get. It's like there's no word about it. Like there's no detail for when it's out. Let me check. Let me check. Let's go again. Let me check Twitter. Anything. Yeah, nothing since last year. The only trailer they had was the September 22nd, 2022. So no updates so far. I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's just not coming at all. I feel like, yeah, it's either late or next year. I'm guessing. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, I know. As much as your spec, spectac, I don't know how to say that word, irks me to the end, you do me a good point. Fine, I formally request your service. Although I'm not sure how I trust this specialist of yours. Guess it's a deal in that case. May I borrow that picture? Gladly. In fact, I'd rather you have it anyway. Alright then, I'll get back to you after I talk to Marielle and the others. Actually, I might even have them come by to give you a once over too. Just wait here for now. Of course, make sure you're quick about it. Well, I guess I should find Marielle then. Maybe it's a good idea to talk someone familiar with the island, maybe villa manager. I could also ask the Grisel. I don't know how to say that word for help. Although I don't think Celeste was even all that good at whole clairvoyancy thing. I should just probably stick to the hitting her partner. There's Shizuna, I think she mentioned something about having spiritual power back when Marie possessed Yumi. That might be useful. I'm sure one of them is at least capable of clearing up this mess.
さあ、仕事を始めるぞ。ちょっといいか。
Oh, this is just a side quest, but it's part of the story. I'm guessing it's part of the story too. That's the problem. That's the only problem. I want to skip this, but it's a part of the story. Van took the picture he borrowed from Toussaint and began to explain the situation. I see the certain looks like it's a bit spooky. With you being the manager, all I thought maybe you might have some idea what it could be. Anything comes to mind? Well, to be frank, I don't think I ever heard talks of ghosts around here. That's not to say I haven't had a few slightly odd disturbances, of course. Mind telling me about them? Certainly, one of our guests were talking, taking a walk one night when she said she saw an enormous, terrifying shadow. People were concerned about a possibility of being a monster, but after conducting an investigation the following morning, we came to the conclusion that it was likely a wild animal because the street lamps were sketching a shadow. It seems much larger than it actually was. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Knowing there haven't been any ghost sighting in the past is helpful its own though. I'm sorry I couldn't provide you with any more information. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to assist you. Sure thing, thanks. Guess I'll better keep working my way down the list. Sorry to spring on this you I don't know, but can I get to take on some can 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 I get you to take on something? Why certainly. It is a clear man duty to lend an ear to those who seek one, or no matter how disreputable may be. Gonna could have gone without the last bit, but thanks. Van took out the picture he borrowed from Toussaint and began to explain the situation. So you wish to know if this ghost is really is. I'm not sensing any odd from the picture itself, but knowing this was taken on the island does make sense. Does make me wonder. That's a bit more ominous than I was expecting. I think I should meet with Roseanne. I'll explain in more detail there. Oh, you're the priest, priestess with the Serpent Church. That's correct. My name is Leon. I'm with some called a traveling priest. I'm pleasure to make your acquaintance. The preacher Van shared me didn't give me much to go on, so I thought I'd better meet you with directly. So I think there's something going on with him. Worry not, friend. I don't send any spirit on you on your person. Really, that's certainly a relief to hear from a priestess. However, it would be prudent to keep your wits about. This whole island has been stained by some sort of stagnant energy. What? What do you mean stained? It's just as it sounds. I felt a very particular sensation ever since we stepped foot here, as if a dark cloud is looming over the entire island. I won't know much until I had a chance to conduct more true investigation, though. At any rate, it's not uncommon for spirit to congregate in place within excess energy. Even you aren't being actively hunted at the moment, it's still a possibility that something has its eye on you. I suggest you stay indoors after nightfall. It would be also mindful not to get into mishap during the day either. I see. So much for being relieved. Well, that's definitely a strange turn event. Thanks for your help, Leon. Not at all. I'm glad to be assistant. If you have further need of me, I'll go ahead and take my leave. Farewell. Guess I'll better keep working my way down the list again. Oh, sorry to cut into your fun, but can I speak? Can I ask you a work-related question? Sure, go ahead. Same thing. I'll explain that. I see. Chasing down ghosts sounds like a pretty fun job. Kind of fitting for this island, don't you think? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, it's nothing to worry about, at least for the time being anyway. Look, if you're not gonna tell me, could you at least stop being so ominous? Anyway, to answer your question about my abilities, yeah, I can detect evil spirits. I can exorcise them too. But based on the picture, I don't really think that's what you need me from from me. That's not to say Trusan isn't being hunted though. Would you mind stopping by to take a look at him? I get a feeling he wants to diagnose straight from the horse's mouth. Sure, I don't mind. Why don't we head over now? Hey, Trusan, I brought somebody to see you. I'm sorry, but who are you, miss? She's someone important from the East Gate. Got a talent from seeing spirits too. My name is Suna. Nice to meet you, Mr. X CEO. Yes, likewise. I don't believe I quite understand, but alright, Hazel. But whatever insight you can offer would be more appreciated. Was there anything you noticed about the picture? I didn't get any sense that there's something ghoulish going on. If that what you mean. But I figured I could at least check you out just in case. Yeah, as yeah, just as I thought. You're you're no host to a ghost. You don't seem to be giving some pretty negative vibes though. Negative vibes? I guess it might take some sense to say he's irritated or annoyed. Here, let me put like this. Strong negative vibes attract bad things, usually just general misfortune, but other times evil spirits. Anyway, I don't know your situation, but I recommend trying not to worry too much. Do something to get out of the slump you're in. Wow, wasn't expecting you to give this guy life advice. The reason I came here in the first place was to refresh myself. I just had so much bad luck lately. Well, nevertheless, I appreciate your suggestion. However, none of that explains anything about the white haze in the picture of mine. Do you know what it could be? Well, at very least, I don't think it was a ghost or a human. What that's supposed to mean? I may know a thing or two about spirit, but I'm not a medium, you know. Guess it's just something you have to rack your brains about. Alright then, thanks again for your help. Yeah, thanks for your time. Oh my god, too much talking, chat. Too much talking. Oh my god, I wish I don't have to talk my ass off. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, goodness. Oh. I didn't realize I caught a ghost in one of my pictures. Is it all my fault that Mr. Sen so edge about it? If I had to check before then, I should go out and apologize. No, it's not your fault. I'm pretty sure the guy's just paranoid about anything and everything. Anyway, do you usually see this stuff in your photos? I won't say it's common, but it's definitely taking some that were pretty similar. But my coworker at L Times has said I'm the one who had this issue. Maybe she's just a knack of capturing ghosts on film. Did you notice did you notice anything strange around the time that took the picture? No, I don't think so. I think it was something more like dust. I was just like getting ready to turn for the day when I spotted Mr. Toussaint. He was trying to get inside the abandoned church, but it seemed he given up. I figured I would take a picture so he would have a nice keepsake. I almost forgot that that's the only picture I took with with the flash on. Although about that, the only thing of the ordinary I can recall the flash that might have something to do with the hay stand. Thanks for the information, Marielle. Of course, happy to help. Alright, I think that's about everybody. Heard a lot of different opinion, but nothing really substantial. Maybe I have better luck investigating around where the picture was taken. So Van made his way to the abandoned church. What are you doing here? Oh, it's you. I was just trying to familiarize myself with the terrain, but I noticed some unusual aura coming from the abandoned church. What do you mean? I mean, I'm definitely catching a whiff of something, but I can't quite place what it is. I say because you lack the proper training. Anyway, I assume you have business over there. You could say that somebody asked me to take a look around for them. Brand show Kasim the picture of Drusen and told him about the blah blah blah. I see it would seem that Vern, former CEO, still has a number of unsolved ex anxieties. I don't know how to say that. But being said, I'm surprised the spring would even take a job like this. What? Got a problem with that? The only reason I took it Uh, the only reason I took the guys on was because I didn't want him getting more carried away than he already is. Anyway, what do you think about the picture? Anything stand out on you? Not particularly, though the white blur was an odd, but nothing more than that. I see, guess I'll just have to keep digging. Well, shall we get going? We're going to the same way, and after all, you're not exactly my ideal partner, but after you, I suppose. So this is it. What the heck is that there? Oh, it's just I'm sure there's more. I'm sure it's a lot creepier at night. It's very odd for a Septran church to leave behind ruin like this. You usually find them in a near abandoned village, evacuated due to ongoing conflicts in the area. Now you mention it, I guess it's pretty strange. Anyway, I got some investigation to do, so this where we go our separate way. You'll find no argument from me, however. I would like to know how it ends up resolving this issue. Are you thinking that might related with the weird feeling you mentioned earlier? Yes, I prefer have much evidence as possible before drawing any conclusion. Well, if anything on my end, I'm sure you'll find in will be filled in with you. I appreciate it. Well, we'll speak later. Good luck. Alright, I still have no clue what made that white haze. Guess I'll try using my shard to see what I can find. If I pick up a trail somewhere, it might as well lead me to the answer. Maybe something inside could offer a hint or two. My god, too much talking. Too much fucking talking, chat. My god, I'm out of freaking breath right now. the heck? There's tracks seem to end here. Their pattern makes me think it got some level of intelligence, though. But there's no way it's human, it's gotta be monsters. Only question is what kind, and does it actually have anything to do with the ghost business? Plus, footprints are incredibly round, feels like I've seen somewhere before. A beat up overlighter lies discarded on the ground. What's the overlighter doing here? Looks like it's been through hell and back. Still got some left in it though. I doubt anybody from the villa would lighter this. It must be belong to a tourist. I'm guessing they came here at night somehow. Long they hold out the test of courage. They probably got scared and dropped their lighters and ran for it. What the heck? What's this? A medallion? Looks like it's got engraving of idols on it. Seems pretty old. All it's all cracked too, almost like somebody smashed it. It's underfoot. Makes sense for something like that to be left behind in a abandoned church, but something about it feels off. I guess it covers everything I wanted to look at. I don't think there's anything worth examining here. Better go back to work, back to Potocassium. Already done with your investigation? Was faster than expected. Well, it's not like it's a big church. Anyway, figures out what's that weird aura all about. No, it seems I was too a bit. Seemed I was just a bit too late. It appears to be unrelated to your photograph issue. You don't say. Excuse me, Marielle. What are you doing here? What What do you think I'm doing? I'm here to investigate the port. So of course, I feel guilty, so I thought I might as well lend a hand to make it up for it. I figured you would want to take a look around in the church, so I decided to come out here myself. Lucky guess. I didn't know you were working with someone from Murdoch though. Hope I'm not intruding. Not at all. Actually, might just be the right time. It would seem Van determine the true identity of your ghost. Already? Well, it's pretty easy to piece together once you look the evidence. First, there's some small round tracks are found. Then there's a abandoned lighter on the cracked medallion. But out of those three, the point out is I don't know this question. And let me look at that. There's a small round track I found using sharp search. Those are the key. Round tracks, what do you mean? From from them, you can interfere what we're dealing with a monster that doesn't have a leg, but it could fly. There's no tracks at all, so it hops. Put it together, a small round did, and there's only one thing it could be a palm. A palm? Sorry, I'm not super familiar with those monsters. I'm drawing a blank. Palms are inhabit in every region in Zarmia, so it's a little surprise that they have be here as well. They're incredibly adapted at blending into their surroundings. However, they're also quite skittish. Personally, I haven't seen uh, many around lately, but heard them recent sighting of a shiny type of a glow. They come in very colors, but the white ones are the most common. Maybe I never seen one because they're so good at hiding. I guess the only question is left how the white hate palm end of my shot. Yeah, that's the important part. You said you had a flash when you're taking the picture into send, right? Maybe it's our little friend was hiding outside the church, but it was startled when the light went off. Must have leaped behind Hussein just the right moment. Oh, you're right, that would explain everything. I'm not sure Mr. Hussein will accept it unless we show him some kind of pornographic evidence though. You think we can get pop one out again if I take another picture with a flash on? I'm not sure. Honestly, I feel like it's probably spooked by the entire chapel. But given the tracks Van found, I'm assuming it's still somewhere here. I think it may be too scared to come out. I guess we'll just have to find another way to convince Mr. Tercel. Actually, I can lure it out. If you come this far, right, maybe we can get some solid fruit. This should be interesting. The heck? It actually worked. Barry grabbed some some picture. How nimble should we chase it? Well, we can't just let him go. It's dangerous to let a monster roam out on the main road. Looks like we got the little guy cornered. Seems like he's called reinforcement. They're closing us in. What the fuck? What are those things? Just stay calm and keep close. Allow me to lend a hand. " 6,000 damage, Jesus. All clear. That palm was a lot tougher than it looked. Nice job, you two. He was able to get some picture during the commotion. The palm was so fast, some shot came out a little blurry too. I'm sure Mr. Trussell will be convinced once he gets a look at this. Nice work, kid. Let's get this wrapped up after all. How about you? Got anything else to take care of? Actually, I think I'll be retiring this evening. I still have some lingering concern, but it would be best to review the whole situation before taking action. I see. Review the situation. I guess I'll probably do that myself, especially with all the weird stuff we're running into lately. Well, if you're ready, just head back to the villa. And so the three made their back towards the villa, with Casim saying farewell partway along the route. Upon their arrival, Van and Marielle decide to pay a visit to Rusen's room. So you're right, this monster is about the same size as a same shape as the blur in the other photograph. Right, so you weren't actually being hunted. The palm just happened to pop in the middle of the shot. That's all there is to it. I'm ashamed at how much I let this whole thing ruffle my feathers. I'm sorry, Mr. Tristan. It's all my fault. I should have just checked the program more carefully. before I hand it over. None of this would have happened. If anyone deserves to blame, that is the monster for getting away. That was not your own fault. Well, I appreciate your saying so. Still, if we take into account that what Miss Sisuna and the priestess said, it sounds like a rather that we encounter some spiritual paranoia in the future. Best to prepare at rate. Perhaps I'll go see if what happened to know of any good precaution to take. Good point. From that said, something there's definitely something strange about design, spiritual or otherwise. The situation is completed though. This is just making it worse. But are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing really. Anyway, if you get any pain at night, you could always ask your room for help. I bet you're really happy to have something to beat the shit out of. The only problem is the room might not be intact afterwards. I'm not sure I supposed to be comforting or terrifying, but suppose I'll have it reconsider it. That's I almost blew our cover. Oh shit, those two. It's wild to think he could tell where we're around, even if even if he's the cousin. Cousin works work out okay though. The way things are going, tomorrow's gonna be pretty entertaining. Maybe. I'm not in a hurry to take any extra work though. Anyway, they're way more suspicious of the church now. I'll switch it back to a backup location now. Roger that. Man, I sure like to go mess around with them a bit, but I guess I'll have to save that for later. Looking forward to tomorrow, everybody. We're gonna have a hell of a time. Hey, so it's those two. Okay, chat. I think I'm done for the day. I gotta get ready for work. Again, as always. With that said, chat, I hope you guys enjoy my playthrough. Too much narrating, in my opinion. That's it. I'll be back with tomorrow with collaboration, and then Monster Hunter 3 on Friday. Monster Hunter Story 3 Twisted Reflection on Friday. With that said, guys, let's sign out and let's run the next gauntlet chat. Bye for now. See ya.